Hi everybody, welcome to the Word at One for Friday, December 10th. I am on our front stairs and I want to show you just one of my favorite Christmas decorations. So these are our stairs. We've got another tree back there that's kind of the multicolored lights. These are the garlands on our stairs, and if you kind of look up there, if you kind of look over that direction, they're sort of looped up and over, and there is just a really festive look to garlands. I just particularly love garlands. So I looked up the history of garlands, and they actually go back all the way to ancient times, where they were chains of flowers or various types of foliage that was put in celebration, and they were also put in kind of welcoming people into the afterlife, which seems kind of a little bit morbid, but at the same time, like it was meant to be a positive thing. It was meant to be a good thing where you honor your loved ones by creating these wreaths, creating these chains to sort of decorate their way into the next life. So in our home, when you look at our stairs, I'm particularly proud of how the garlands sort of hang. I've got a couple of those like little pipe cleaners that are keeping them in place. So it looks like everything's kind of together, and especially when the lights are on, you don't see, the little areas that are a little bit smashed or the areas that are kind of a little bit imperfect. So with the lights on, it just kind of changes your whole perspective on things. And then also, if I got to show you up here, if you look up in our front hallway, right up top there, you see something stuck to the ceiling. So right over in that corner, there is a little toy. It's called a Gujitsu toy. And that has been stuck up in the ceiling, I think, for about a week, which is kind of impressive that it has not worked its way down. And so if you walk into our house, you have kind of these two parts of a world going on. So you have the together Christmas lights, things are turned on, things look very lovely. My favorite thing, the garlands. And then, but if you were to turn around and kind of look up at the ceiling and get a little closer look, you see this toy that is stuck up there that basically we've all just kind of learned to accept is just sort of there because nobody really knows how to get it down. We probably need a ladder involved, and for Nietos, that's a little bit intimidating. So we're looking at things in life on Fridays that are kind of that everyday way of seeing God's presence. And I think today, particularly seeing God's sense of humor, that oftentimes we think that we have everything together, and then he reminds us that there's those little silly things of life that we just kind of say, hey, we're just gonna leave the toy on the ceiling, and that's okay. That's just where we're at right now in life. That's just kind of the nature of how things are. So there might be some things in your house and in your life that I want you to kind of think about and take a look at. And if you can, leave in the comments below something in your house that when you have a first glance, it looks like it's all together and perfect. And then you look a little closer and you see evidence of where you are at in your life right now, whether you have little kids, whether you're retired, whether there's grandkids. What is it in your house that reflects where God has called you right now? Or whether it's kids are out of the house, or whether it's just you and there's something that really reflects what God is doing in your life. Then on Fridays, we take a little closer look at what God is up to, and that closer look today may sometimes mean that the things that look all together aren't quite what they seem, but that is good too, because God is in all of it. So I will see you all on Sunday for the Word for You at 4. A special guest preacher of my husband Mike is going to be bringing our next part of the series on the book of Acts about breaking bread and fellowshipping together. And then the next Word at 1 on Monday. Blessings on all of you. Bye.